Because I'm a pilot with the border, I'm able to go to meetings in a day. If it wasn't for that, I don't know if I'd have the business I have.
Our relationship with Mexico is really, really important and vital. We depend on each other, and I am optimistic that the future will change here.
The whole purpose of us purchasing the hotel was we knew that this was really the heartbeat of Douglas. We really wanted to be that plaza for commerce.
My father was born in Monterrey, Mexico. He immigrated to the United States when he was about 10 years old, became a citizen, learned English. He then went on to get a degree in chemical engineering. After graduation, he worked for a seatbelt company. They sent him down here to Agua Prieta, and so then he started his own operation. We transformed the company to a mom and pop sewing shop, which we had about 50 people working for us. Now we're just under 500 people, an aerospace company, we're aerospace certified. Corporate is here in Douglas. And so I get to go visit my factories on a daily basis, sometimes 3 or 4 times back and forth. Thank goodness for a CenturyLane, which the governors in Arizona Mexico Commission was instrumental in putting a CenturyLane here. That was a huge benefit for everybody doing business in Mexico. They understand that we need each other. Okay, that we're true partners, the state of Sonora, Mexico, and Arizona in the United States. If you talk about international trade and how much we need each other, it's many billions of dollars. Arizona gets that. So it's made us feel more comfortable going forward in our business, knowing that Arizona is right there across the border.
I was born in the Dominican Republic. I grew up in New York City. It was just hard to really assimilate to the culture. But my mom really always had a vision for prosperity, change, and she really inspired me and encouraged me that anything is possible. In 2009, I met my wife, Janae, and she's originally from Douglas, and that's really what brought me to Douglas, Arizona. I'm very grateful for the people here. They've welcomed a stranger, they've adopted a stranger, and they've elected me, the mayor. I mean, that speaks volume, and talk about diversity on the border as well. So I'm proud to be from Douglas. It's like we're beginning to really take care of the things that we have here, and that's really encouraging. The port of entry has become like that catalyst for economic development and opportunities here on the border. And I think that once we secure funding for that project, I think it'll also inspire people and create more of that hope and inspiration to invest here. The energy behind Douglas right now just feels great. And in the state, the governor's leadership has a lot to do with that.
Once people come through, whether it's from Mexico or from the other side of the country, and they see what it is, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, this is in the middle of the desert." And they walk in the door and they see this grand marble, staircase and this grand hotel in Douglas, Arizona. Like, who knows of Douglas, Arizona? And so, really, just focusing on putting it back on the map. It was an honor to have a governor come down to Douglas and just to see what we're doing and just, how we're all working together and all collaborating, with the city and just everyone in the community to be able to experience that and share that with all of the people here and keep it living and breathing. It was so nice that we were a part of that.
Being a pilot, you have to be precise. The criteria is very high. And so with the precision of flying, I translate that into my company as well. I got approximately 40 engineers working for me, degreed engineers. Without the border, I wouldn't have my company.
If you come in here, you move with an open mind, you get to meet the people, you get to understand the border. It's beautiful. And just the opportunities here in Arizona are endless.